What's up, guys? Lumus here from Failing at Gaming. So we do a Pokemon night tonight since that seems to be the big draw on a Tuesday. So we'll see how this goes. For anyone joining us for the first time, this is a Pokémon Typelocke, which means I can catch the first Pokemon of each. I can only catch the first Pokemon of each type I encounter. So I get 14 catches, and if a Pokemon faints, it's gone forever. Should be a list of Pokemon at the bottom of the Twitch page that lets you know where I'm at currently. Here's who I've got in the party. Hey Diz, how's it going? Listen, you might not want to scroll down and have a look at the Pokemon that have been lost. Just a word of warning. You got stung by a wasp, ouch. Maybe Pokemon will take away the pain. Not the way that I play. Out of the way, lady. So here's the thing I want to do. I want to get out our latest party member. Who am I swapping here? Probably Entropy. We're coming up against the grass gym. Although Entropy will be good against the rocket base. You know what? Maybe Roadkill can take a break. Yeah, wasp stings are pretty bad. Hi, Angel. Yeah, I'm thinking of making like Tuesdays a regular Pokemon night, just doing the whole thing as Pokemon. Or maybe, well, I'll move on to a different game when this is done, but this will be like my regular night. Wednesdays can be the random game night. Cake Bake, you're the one I want to get in the party. Let's see. Yeah, sorry Diz. We had a bit of an accident. We went into Diglett's cave and we came across the Dug Trio. And I thought Diz had it, Diz did not have it. So we got ourselves an Eevee last time because we needed a Firefox and there were no alternatives. So we're going to go ahead and evolve that Eevee straight away. It still learns all its moves in Gen 1, unlike the later gens where it learns different moves in different forms. Kinda wonder if we could sneak. Sneak Wolfbird in here too. You know what, I might pop Ubermensch away. Dig out Roadkill because there's a certain someone who's gonna have ground types coming up. I don't know, I'm trying to think what's best for the rocket base. Cake Bake's probably the least useful person in there, but we kinda want to level her. For the upcoming grass gym. To be fair, she's not even our lowest level party member. Yeah, let's go in with Cake Bake. Try and get her Ember or something. Then we can swap her out for something else if we get stuck. Ooh, coins. What a nice person. I know there's like 50 coins on the floor in here, but I can't remember exactly where they are. Too bad Asmath isn't here, he's got all that stuff memorized. Give me more coins! Okay, so we've got a rocket base here that we need to take down, but you know, it would be kind of useful to get a Dratini. That can be our dragon type well, it'll have to be our dragon type catch. I mean, there's no other dragon types. $1,000 for 50 coins? That sounds like a bargain. Couldn't hurt to play a couple of games, right? Okay, Diglett, that's a bad sign. Come on, we can do this. One more go. Oh, come on, it was so close. An intervention? Why? I don't understand. What here doesn't seem like a good thing. I'm just trying to get a Dratini. Getting a Dratini here is vital to the Typelocke. Come on. Give me something. This machine sucks. I'm trying a different one. Huh. The worst that could happen is I end up dead after failing to pay my gambling debts. It's not like this place is owned by Team Rocket or somebody. Ah! Come on, come on. Yes! 8 coins! We're making a profit now. We'll have that Dratini in no time. This machine's a lot better than the last one. Apparently this is a real thing that casinos do, is they'll have a couple of machines that have good payouts and most of them will have bad and they swap them around. And like the secret game is to try and figure out which machine is good for giving you money. One more, come on. Last one. Well, that's 50 coins I won't see again. How much is a Dratini? Let's check that out before we advance on. I doubt I can afford one yet. $4,600, slightly out of my price range. 10 hours later. Oh, oops, I accidentally spoke to the slot machine instead of going to the plot. Well, a couple of games couldn't hurt while I'm here. I need to count to 7 between each roller thing? Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Doesn't seem to be working for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, we got something! Lady Meow knows how to gamble. Thanks for showing up, by the way. It's always good to see you. Look, guys, I may have fallen off of the wagon a little bit, but we're making money here. It's getting us closer. We're gonna get that Dratini. It's okay, I've got it under control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it doesn't work every time, but it's the best strategy we've got so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, but the machine's building up for a big payout. I just want to make our money back and then we can go. Once we get back to 100 credits, it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I? I'm not very good at timing. I need a stopwatch or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just want to get the hang of this, okay? If I can get this perfected, then we can move on to something else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lady Meow, you know some music, right? Lay me a beat down. 1, 2... Nobody saw that. You heard nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah! See, we'll make our money back in no time. We're getting there. It's gonna work out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's just trolling me and the counting does nothing? No, we're making our money back. We're turning a profit now. We'll be back in the black any time now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe it just doesn't work on this machine. I don't know, we'll come back to this after we've checked out this poster up there. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Soon I'll look in the mirror and realize I look like Voldemort. Can that happen? I know that's a reference to what we were talking about the other stream where the gamblers look like Voldemort on the world map, but it's also making me think of the Futurama thing. You know, a casino where I win? I must be in heaven. A casino where I lose? No, it's a casino where I win, I must be in heaven. A casino where I always win, I must be in hell. You're not in heaven or hell, you're on an aeroplane. Stewardess, there's a gremlin on the wing of the plane. No, it's a clown, isn't it? A clown on the wing of the plane, I swear. Well, why should we believe you? You're Hitler! Badly recited Futurama quotes by Lumus. The key point is, if I play enough Pokemon gambling, I'll turn into Wizarding Angel, you are a dark wizard at random. So we've established that there's a definite connection between gambling and turning into various kinds of Hitler. Well, he did tell me there was nothing behind the poster, so I'm not really sure what I should do now. Just one more go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I've got it. I don't think it is 7. I think 7's just close. I think it's 6, because if you look down the side, there's a 3, a 2, a 1, a 2, and a 3. Well, 3, 2, and 1 put together makes 6, right? Or maybe it's 9. Maybe you gotta get the whole lot. We'll have to do a lot of rigorous scientific testing on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. This is looking promising. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was close. Maybe it's 6 for the first two and 5 for the last one. That's why there's two sets of numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So close, so close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That wasn't long enough. That time it was 6. Sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's 6. It knows what I'm counting to. Somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. There we go. Now we're in the money. Now we're talking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I paused there, I took a breath, that's what went wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I just need a minute to clear my head. Switch behind the poster? Sure, let's push it. I'm always in favor of pushing my luck. Give me a few more coins, dude. So that's where that guy went. Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for pro gambling tips. I broke into your operation? No, but I'm hoping to with my elite gambling moves. Hitler's stance on gambling. Unsubstantiated quote that he was in favor of casinos. It makes sense that he wouldn't gamble himself because he's already Hitler, you see. So he doesn't need to turn into Hitler. But he wants casinos so that there'll be more Hitlers. It's how they reproduce. Eradicates with Hyperfang. This is the real gamble. Well, it's not when we've got Entropy out, because he doesn't give a crap about any kind of hyperfang, but hey. Is Giovanni Pokemon Hitler? Do you think that's why he runs this casino? Team Rocket do have stylish uniforms. That's usually a sign that there may be Hitlers around. Burned? No, I mostly just punched you. I swapped out my fire type. Were you not paying attention that whole time? Honestly. Oh, that reminds me, didn't I get some cool TMs? What can I do with these? Swift? That's no use. Counter? Nope. Where are the cool TMs? Where are the good ones? Ice Beam, that's amazing. Who have I got that can learn it? Duck or Roadkill? Putting it on Duck is tempting. I'm trying to think who else I could put it on. I will get an actual Ice type later. I might hold off on that one. Rock Slide? Again, Dark or Entropy. Somebody look up if Graveler's learned Rocks. The Ice Beam? Hey Tyson, put the Ice Beam on Dark, is that what you're saying? Or the Rock Slide? Does Duck need his Ice Breath? Well, we can certainly get rid of Scratch. Yeah, okay. Let's... Since it's heavily requested, we'll go ahead and teach Ice Beam to Duck. And what was the other one? Try Attack? Snovellin's the only one who can learn that. Probably not worth. Somebody look up for me if Graveler learns Rock Slide naturally. Have a look on Bulbapedia or somewhere. I want to know whether to teach that to Entropy. Who are you? What are you doing in my house? Gambling makes you lose all your money, and that makes you start blaming minorities, leftists, and internationalism, and end up as Hitler. That, I don't know, that sounds too realistic to be what's going on here. I'm more in favour of crazy theories. What theories about gambling turning people into Hitler have you got that make me sound completely insane? Other than the suggestion that gambling too much turns you into Hitler. Nah, Rock Slide. I think Rock Slide's basically an upgraded Rock Throw. Let's get you out of there. Trying to remember the stats on these moves. I think Rock Slide is really high power but quite low accuracy, but that tends to be the case for a lot of rock moves, particularly in this gen. Doesn't learn it naturally? I guess we can teach that to Entropy then. I'm sure it's better than Rock Throw, we've had that one for ages. Let's see. Does it say what the stats are on Rock Slide? Like the strength and accuracy? I'll probably get rid of defense curling anyway. In any case. The last thing a Graveler needs is more defense. Gambling is part of a ritual that summons Hitler's spirit, and thus possesses you and turns you into Hitler. Yes, all the Hitlers we've seen in the world are just fragments of Hitler Prime, summoned into this world through the dark magics of gambling. The question is, can we harness that dark magic to make lots of money without becoming Hitler? Anyway, let's go ahead and get rid of defense call. I'll relent on this rock slide thing. Let's get the good moves now. Power 75, accuracy 90? Okay, that's better than I thought it was. That's worth teaching. I don't instantly regret the fact that I taught that to Entropy. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna pop back to the Pokemon Center so I can heal up Cake Bake. Maybe she can do some actual fighting and get a move. Voldemort. It all makes sense. That guy's been there too long and he's turned into a Voldemort. Okay. Off we go back in. Stay clear of the Hitler machines. Even though this Voldemort is probably onto a good thing here. Like, he's going to be next to the good machines because he's the pro at this. He's been playing it for so long. Maybe it's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Was close. Maybe the correct number is 0. How fast can we stop these things? Come on. Feed more power into the Hitler Matrix and be rewarded. Damn you, Hitler, give me money. There we go. I better not stop while we're on a winning streak. Okay, so here's the logic. Sure, I'm feeding money into the Hitler machine and amplifying his power. But I'm going to use that money to buy a Dratini, and I'm going to use that Dratini to stop Team Rocket. And Team Rocket works for Giovanni, who is Pokemon Hitler. So in the long run, me spending money here is helping to stop Hitler. You prefer 2P machines, like the little slidey ones? They're probably the best thing that most casinos have going. Slot machines are not the most entertaining thing in a casino. They're just high-speed bingo. You put the money in and then you've won or not. I mean, at least on these there's an element of timing, even if I don't have the dexterity for it. Yeah, getting stung is nasty. That's one of the reasons wasps are scary. Wasps are also scary because they're jerks. Like, it's the combined factor. Like, bees have stingers that hurt like crap, but they're not jerks, so you don't have to worry about them. Trying to think of a jerk animal with no stingers, so I can dismiss them as well, but none are springing to mind. Geese are jerks without stingers? Okay, but I'm not going to go ahead and dismiss those because a geese can kill a man. But yeah, if you grab the wasp, then I think that's probably on you. Flies are jerks without stingers. Yes, they can be safely disregarded. Because the house cat that you keep around will get rid of all the flies very quickly. Geese beaks are kind of stingers, I think. I'm gonna allow that. They're not venomous stingers, but they jab you. That still counts. Although I think it's more the wings you need to worry about. Like, same with swans. Sure, they can kill you with their beaks, but if they do that, it's only because they're having fun with you. It's an ambush. Yeah, you grabbed it, screamed, and threw it across the room. I can see why that would upset it. These are not usually endearing actions. I am often quite offended when people grab me, scream, and throw me across the room. I've never sided with a wasp before, but when it's you against the wasp, suddenly my allegiances seem to change. I've gamed with you before. I can understand that the wasp may have been provoked. Double edge. That's incredibly useless. Yeah, I forgot I bought all this lemonade. Snowellen looks weird now? Yeah, I guess I don't know, does Hypno or Drowsy look weirder? Hypno has that ruff. They did clean up a lot of the sprites between this game and the last one. The last one? The next one. Like, I think next gen is when they started standardizing them. Looks weird from behind, you mean? Yeah. A lot of them do, to be fair. You know, if you want to see weird sprites, you should have a look at Pokémon Monster Green, or Pokémon Monster Midori. Pokemon Green, the Japanese-only version that predates Red and Blue. The sprites in that look so weird. Deeply unsettling is how I would describe them. I hate to see you go, but I hate to watch you leave even more. Okay. But Snorlaxon is not getting rave reviews about the back of his head. What level do you get Ember? Is it like 31 or something? Oop, that's Eradicate. That thing almost certainly has Hyper Fang. Let's go ahead and not get anywhere near that. Hey, Nuzlocke. You guys, we summoned him. We said his name enough. How's it going, man? When you get a haircut and they show you the back of your head, say, does it look okay? No one in history has ever said no. I guess. Guys, we're being granted one wish. Okay, for my one wish, I want to be immune to being turned into Hitler whilst playing gambling machines. I see the audience is actually requesting more Hitler. I'm sorry guys, I already made my wish. There's a bit of delay on the stream. Razor Wind, that's also useless. This place sucks. Protecting me from being turned into Hitler by a slot machine is beyond your power, huh? I guess that means Angel gets his wish. More Hitler. Hey, if there's Hitlers around, then we can defeat more Hitler, and that's a righteous thing to do, right? Okay, I can see where Snorlaxon looks weird from this angle. Like, if you didn't already know what you were looking at, the medallion that he waves just looks like kind of a weird part of his face. Did I get all this stuff down here? I wasn't paying attention. Just reading chat. Oh, I obviously didn't get all this stuff because this guy's juggling keycards over here. It's the entire thing I came down here for. Who wants more HP? Roadkill, maybe? A weird beak or something. So I Hypno could probably sting somebody with its weird beak. Is there another door here? Wait, did I find the lift key or the door key? Which key did I find? So I can't get through that door up there yet. Whee! This feels like something a Hitler would do. So I think Giovanni as Pokemon Hitler has been confirmed. What else have I got that I can use? Maybe I should just go back to the Pokemon Center and deposit some of this junk. A rare candy we could pop. Yeah, you know what, let's duck back to the Pokemon Center, deposit this incredible amount of junk we found, heal up, and then we can go in and clear out Pokemon Hitler himself. We just need to focus in and not get distracted. There's the wrong box. Okay, what can we get rid of? Get rid of these things because I don't really care about them. Rare candy? Sure. So many bad TMs. Somebody made these TMs thinking that they'd be used, and nobody has ever used them. Only one person has ever used a TM to teach their Pokemon Razor Wind, and they thought it was Razor Leaf. Bing bing ba ba bum. This is the wrong building. Look, another Voldemort. It's spreading. Somebody needs to shut down these machines before too many people become Hitler. The last thing this world needs is too many Hitlers. What does Razor Wind do? You know, I'm not even 100% sure I remember, but I think it charges up for a turn before attacking. So it takes 2 turns to attack, and then it's not great for damage or accuracy. Oh, hi Nat. Hold on, check this out. Make sure she sees this. Named a Pokemon after her. Tell her to come and comment. I don't see any reason you can't both be on the computer at the same time watching my channel on different accounts. Get 2 screens. I didn't even realize I'd reopened the slot machine after that. It's just, I'm getting worse. Guys, I think I might need help. Might need help carrying home all the coins I'm about to win. Yeah! Yeah, 2 monitors, 2 keyboards, probably 2 mice. Speakers as well. Probably slap an extra hard drive in. Just get 2 computers. Ah. This place is rigged. I want to go see the manager. How do you have no internet? And also, how are you talking to me now? You are probably at work and on your phone, right? I guess this on account of almost every time that you appear, it's because you're at work on your phone. Pokemon Hitler installed these floor tiles on account of his Pokemon Hitler. What have we got this time? Horn Drill. It's a fun move, not really a useful one. At home on phone. Okay. Don't lose all your data, dude. Where am I? I'm not paying attention. I think there's an item over here. And then we can actually go towards the objective, having thoroughly looted the place. Yeah, when you say who installed these floor tiles and why, do you mean the spinny ones, or do you mean the incredibly ugly checkered pattern that he's got everywhere? Because I will concede that this floor is making me dizzy. I think the floor tiles are just Giovanni experimenting with new technologies. I hear he's heavily invested into Silphco. It's a good question. Why did I come here? The music in this space is the worst music in the game? Maybe. I have not spent time contemplating what the worst music in the game is. I used to hate the Lavender Town music, but that was because it was creepy, and the Lavender Town music is intended to be creepy, so I can't really fault the music for that. Oh boy. Right, I'm here to complain about the lack of pro gambling tips and the fact that all the machines are rigged. Sorry, Cake Bake, don't think you're finishing that one. It's faster than you are. The horrible tiles were installed by the hater of eyes. The person who installed the spinny ones were installed by someone who hates people with motion sickness. Okay, good to know. The Hater of Eyes does sound like somebody who might be hanging around with the eldritch spirit of Hitler Prime. Hitler Prime, the father of Hitlers. The father of Hitlers and the Hater of Eyes worked on this place. Learning Harden at level 29. No thank you. I only just got rid of Defense Call. Pro gambling tip, be the slot machine. See, now this is the kind of advice that I need. The biggest profit I made was when I was walking around and people were handing coins to me. That'd be a great thing to be a slot machine. I'd make a huge profit. Hater of Eyes sounds like a 40k character, I can see that. I can also see it as a monster in an RPG. These are all things that the Hater of Eyes could be. Excuse me, I'm just on my way out. Intruder alert? No, I'm not intruding, I'm extruding. I'm leaving. I'm done here. What are you doing with that whip? I don't feel that it's necessary or helpful to walk around brandishing such a thing. Well, you shouldn't walk down the street with your whip drawn. Can I imagine an RPG where you have to defeat the father of Hitlers and the Hater of Eyes? We've played Stranger Things. Angel has bought Stranger Things. He's got some crazy books in his bag. I wouldn't mind playing that though, that'd be fun. Defeat the father of Hitler and the Hater of Eyes, and the rest of their crazy crew. Someone who hates people with motion sickness, that's the other guy, right? He's not as well known or as popular as the others. This isn't the floor I wanted. Is this the floor I just came from? Wait, what? Enemies in the Penny Arcade RPGs. I've not played any of those. I've heard they're good. Let's go over here. Iron! I found the iron that I will need to vanquish this foe. See, iron is physical attack, right? Who have we got here that actually uses physical attacks? Pretty much just entropy, right? That was defense, okay. Which one's the attack one then? I don't know. Go on, Kate, get back in the fight. Dude, none of us are ever going to forget the metaphysical dungeon. I know you. You ruined our plans at Mount Moon. Hey, I know you. You're the guy who blacklisted me from Team Rocket. How's that working out for you? A Sandshrew. This guy is obviously one of the elites. Yeah, I also remember the bizarre demon possession where it was largely unrelated to anything else going on in the plot. They just happened to be demons possessing us. That was mostly on us, though. Oh boy. Somebody else tag in here. Who have we got? Don't we use Duck in case it's got a... it's probably not got a ground move. The only thing it would have would be Dig, and I could just swap out if that happened. Ekans. So okay, we taught Doc a new move just for this eventuality. Doc, you have let me down. Just sit on it instead. This one should work out. Never stop burning. Do I have something against Team Rocket? Yes, your slot machines are rigged. I can tell because I'm not winning. Nah. Yeah, the snakes keep coming. Seconds. Okay, this one's not going to go in my favor. Doc, get out there and just murder everything. You know, that thing that you do. The thing with the murder. Sorry, Lady Meow, I don't control the snakes. Yeah, it's only getting worse from here. To be fair, we've established that Giovanni is Pokemon Hitler, and Hitler is normal type Voldemort. So, a couple of snakes are to be expected. Yeah, I might be doing the grass gym today, Novella, and I don't know if you'll enjoy that too much. How do you feel about grass types? No, not the water. I'm gonna need that. The lemonade. Let's get everybody up to full health. I thought about leaving here and doing a bit of leveling on my anti-ground members, but I think we've probably got this. Who do we lead with, though? I might leave and I don't want to leave though. Let's put Doc up front because Doc will one-shot everything, I imagine. Roadkill's probably my best Pokemon for taking out these ground types, but Roadkill's also the lowest level in the party. Maybe Snorellen wouldn't. No, actually, let's put Snorellen up front, because he's gonna have some Nidoran stuff. So he stood here, he just looks like a Nosferatu. Blah! You guys seeing this? That's what he looks like to me. Excuse me, sir, I'm here to complain about the slot machines. I feel that the payouts are unfair, and wow, do you have an intimidating loom. Okay, if we could just back off and talk for a second. Maybe we can chill. Okay, it's a higher level than I thought it would be. Definitely should have led with Doc. Never mind, Snorellen's got this. Snorellen has foreseen his victory. So I don't know why Snorellen won't foresee some slot results for me. Not being very supportive, I'm finding. Okay. This guy has so far not been the challenge I was anticipating. Okay. This guy is suddenly the challenge I was anticipating. Level 29, ouch. What does Guard Spec do? Is that the thing that... No, it protects against critical hits, right? Nope, it looks like it's the thing that protects against status changes, which is what I was trying to do. So yeah, I don't want to alarm anybody with phobias of indoor plants, but pretty soon we're going to be at the grass gym watching a load of walking plants trundle around fighting each other. Just so you know. What? This cannot be! His Nosferatu is showing through. Uses slot-powered deep magic to escape. Dude, really? No, I know exactly where I'm going. I'm wondering if you're lost. Why are you still here? Place is closed. And you send out the worst possible Pokemon to lead with. You have made some bad choices today, my friend. How did that fight open the door? I think the security here is somewhat lacking. So I think I own this place now. I've certainly exorcised it of the curse. So it's all profits from here on. All profits. Guys, we're gonna make a fortune. We own these things. We can set the odds now. Can set the odds to maximum. See? See? The game just realized who its master is. This is actually getting to be a good payout. we might have found a good machine here. Let's stick with this one. Come on, come on. Nope. Look, we just need 4,600 coins to get a Dratini. I think this machine's tapped out. Excuse me, who do I make a complaint to now that I own the place? Some old lady is taking the machines after I leave, hoping that they finally pay out. I am sure every single one of these machines is paying out to the very next person who comes up to them. I should sneak back and give them another go. Let's do the big payout any second now. Okay. Joe Hats with the sage advice. Double back and get the 100 coins from the one with the big payout. Nice. Know who I'm getting all my gambling advice from now on. One more go. Let's try the other one. I charged this one up as well, right? One more go sounds like the language of gambling addiction. Yeah, it's gambling ease for don't worry, I've got it under control. Nope. One more. And then we should get some work done. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that Dratini in one go. We'll keep doubling ourselves back. Just got to pick up a few more coins at a time. See, we're not doing a big payout anymore, that's the problem. We got our big payout. We gotta wait for them to recharge. Let's see, where's Cake Bake? Just want her to get her fire move. I think she gets that at level 30. Might be level 31. Then we can take on the gym. It feels like a lot of levels off though. Maybe I'll get it to level 29 and then fetch out those two, whatchamacallums, rare candies, that's the word. Just buy the coins for the Dratini? That's probably what it'll come down to be fair. But I don't actually have enough at the moment. But I need to get the Dratini here because, like, I know I can catch one in the Safari Zone in theory, but I get one chance at that. And if I don't get it, I lose my Dragon Catch. Probably not worth the risk. I mean, how often do you catch anything in the Safari Zone? I suddenly have a bad feeling about this leveling spot. Anybody else feel a chill in the air? It's okay, they're not potential catchers, so they can't curse me, right? That's maybe the rules? The rules that the Vulpixes have never explained to me? Hey, Meowth. In theory, the Vulpixes are good for training, because their embers aren't going to do much to cake bake. Vulpix is jealous of the Firefox I picked over it. It's probably not doing me any favours. Yeah, not only have I taken a different Firefox, but I've shown up here to taunt them about it. My squad is absolutely all going to turn into Vulpixes. The stream title will change to Vulpixlocke, and the microphone will just pick up nothing but screaming as the game plays itself. Yeah, in theory I shouldn't end up with a party of nothing but bad eggs. And be eaten by trees filling a city. But hey, we can't always get what we want. Are we poisoned now? Okay, but yeah, we can walk this off. You get cold thinking of that, Vulpix? It's weird, I get this fiery burning sensation when I think of Vulpixes. Like this feeling of sheer hate that's igniting my body and cooking my internal organs. I think I don't have a good squad for the grass gym. Snorellen's probably the best bet we've got. That's why I gotta do some training here. I'm tempted to dig Wolfbird out of semi-retirement and level him up as well, but that will take a while. Wolfbird's like level 16. Its flames are so hot, but its soul is so cold. Okay, I'll give you that one. That is an entirely apt description of Vulpixes. An Alolan Vulpix is a Vulpix whose cold heart has overtaken its body. Eventually its icy soul overtakes it. I think if there's a better training spot than this, but I don't think there really is. Unless, well, maybe we could go do the tower and come back here. I think that's probably fair. Yeah, I think I'm gonna deposit entropy because no use at the grass gym. There you come, Wolfbird. We'll see if we can get you a couple of levels. While we're here as well, I think we can actually go and get Fly now. I don't think it's on the other side of the Snorlax. Wait a minute, this bush is cuttable. What incredible secret lies on the other side? Who the heck has cut? Of course, the cut's on Rock, isn't it? And I've just been to the Pokémon Center. Hi, Just Red. Thanks for joining us. It's nice to see new faces. Getting a couple of new people today. I wonder if somebody's linked to me. Roadkill can take a nap. Yeah, everybody gets an ad when they start watching, I think. I don't really have the ability to turn that on or off. Yeah? You enjoying what you've seen so far? Yet another Voldemort lurking around. Here we go, the incredible secret. Which is really convenient because all of a sudden Wolfbird can actually know a flying move instead of waiting until level 55 when he learns one naturally. So I should probably say for the people just joining, this is a Typelocke. It's a kind of challenge run for Pokemon. Short version of the rules is that I'm only allowed to try and catch the first Pokemon of each type that I encounter. And if any of my Pokemon faint, they're gone for forever. So I get 14 catches to try and get through the whole game. Already down a couple. Magical moment where a flying type learns an actual flying move. It is rarer than I would like. Okay, I'll probably pop Rock back in here. Roadkill, I guess? Spent 16 hours on this game, yeah, and you only got it yesterday? Wow, you're really into this. Is it the original you've got, or is it the remake? Like Fire Red, Leaf Green? Let's see. Yeah, okay, we want Cake Bake up front. Should go give this lemonade to the guy who needs it. Not lemonade, the fresh water. Ah, the very original, that's cool. This is an easy game to get absorbed in. Have you played any of the others yet? Or is that your first one? I'm the kind of person who always has to start a series at the beginning. Even if everybody's telling me like the first 50 games are awful and the 51st game is the best game ever made, I still gotta play through the first 50. I'm mostly just here to unlock the Pokémon Center so I can fly to it. Okay, that's fair. Played through almost all of them, but this is the first time playing the original. I hope you're enjoying it. I mean, I assume you're enjoying it if you spent 16 hours on it in the last 2 days, but... Right, now that I've done that, I can just fly there, can't I? Do, 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 do. Let's get into the tower where it feels safer. Somehow the music is less creepy in the tower full of dead Pokemon than it is outside in the town. Red and Silver are the only 2 games you finished by yourself? Like, ever? Oh, yeah, I cleaned out all the trainers here earlier, didn't I? But... guess there's still plenty of wild ones for me to deal with. This is actually not going to be ideal for leveling up Cake Bake, at least until we get to the top. But it beats me walking back and forth in a field all the day. Snow Alan. You've only gotten 6 shiny Pokemon in Silver? 6? You know, I've been playing Pokemon a lot for years, and I've never gotten a single shiny. Not counting the plot ones, anyway. I've heard they've made them easier to get in the later gens, but I'm a couple of gens behind. I've not had a chance to catch up on them for a while. Kinda really do want to find some time to just settle down and play some Pokemon, some lots of things. There's a lot of series I need to catch up on. The dumb thing about streaming is that, like, I'm too busy to play games. I can't play games because I'm busy playing games. The old sprites look better than the new ones? What, like the original sprites? Some of them look cool. There's some weird ones mixed in there. A lot of the old sprites look cool, but they don't look like the Pokemon that they're meant to be because we're so used to the new art and the... You know, that, like the anime art. At some point the Pokemon got standardized and they stopped looking all the weird ways they did in the old games. Yeah, this is a good ghastly sprite. It looks like it's just this disintegrating cloud of gas. It actually looks like a... I don't know what it actually looks like, but yeah, it looks cool. Hey Squeak, we've not seen you today. Looks like it has no mask. Yeah, it's just kind of a face just hovering there staring at you. That's what's going on. I'm gonna get real sick of these nightshades. Lady Squeak, why? Yeah, I think the ghastly line do look cool early on. I might just use another potion before I go in there. Because I can see Lady Squeak getting confused and killing herself. It's probably the way this is all going to go down. The low health noise should be traumatizing. I mean, this is a kind of Nuzlocke. We can absolutely get wiped out here. Oh, really? This is... I should probably just switch at this point. We're stood in the healing spot as well while this is happening. If only it was healing us each turn. You beat one of the Pokemon games in like 5 hours? That's not bad. I think the glitch-free speedrun for Red Blue is like 2 or 3 hours. And this is probably one of the shorter ones. There we go, fully healed. If you include glitches, you can actually finish this game in under 10 seconds. I don't understand the mechanics behind it, but basically, from the starting room, you glitch through the wall and end up in the last room of the game. Yeah, I guess rolls of the dice are probably important. There's a certain challenge to playing games like this in a speedrun opposed to other kind of games. Because other games you can plan ahead to a much greater extent. In this you kind of have to... like, okay, this is happening now, I've got to deal with it quickly. I absolutely read chat, Tiger Boy. I am talking to chat right now. How's it going? There is a slight delay on chat for me. Oh, really, it's on other people's ends. The stream lags a little behind what I'm saying. Sorry for the cats, just kind of bursting in here. Do you read chat? It's cool, got my attention. Confused Ray, Lick and Nightshade. This is just the worst place. Low health speeds up text in battles? Leaf green is good. It has its ups and downs compared to the original version. I still haven't played Sun and Moon. I've played the original Ruby and Sapphire, but I've not done the remakes yet. I'm a bit behind on my... bit behind on a lot of games at the moment. Hey, we froze a ghastly solid. Get ready to never see that happen for the rest of the game. You almost never get freezing effects. Yeah, I'm not very good at speedruns, but I understand the appeal to them. Figuring out clever ways to get ahead. I'm currently using a Game Boy Advance emulator because it's easier to stream from. Like, I've got the actual game and a Game Boy Advance lying around here somewhere, but it is that you need like special adapters and that to stream from one of those. You can do it. There are machines that you can plug into a Game Boy to let you stream directly from one, but I don't have one. Level 30, okay. Yeah, to really do a speedrun, you have to be really into one game, just playing it over and over to learn the stuff. Like, I did try and do some speedrunning way back, and you get pretty sick of the game fairly quickly. But I understand the appeal of trying to figure out routes and the way that you want to do it. Okay, hopefully we'll get this here is where we'll get some training. Like a lot of action games, I think I'm too clumsy to ever get a really good time on them. But I watch like Final Fantasy speedruns occasionally, and they look pretty interesting. People figuring out techniques, what item works here. What things can I combine to have a really powerful effect, that sort of thing. I mean, it's basically just a kind of challenge run, and I do lots of very silly challenge runs on games. You like the songs in this game? Yeah, this game has great music. Most of these songs are permanently drilled into my memory. Maybe swap out on this one. This might be the Pokemon game with my favourite music. Can't really think of another one that surpasses it. see, where do those lemonades end up? Gym playlist standard. Yeah, all the music's good. The enemies here kinda got to a decent level, Well, I just want one more level out of Cake Bake. And I can use those rare candies when we get back. And I think that gets her Ember. You accidentally did a glitch? What did you manage to do? To be fair, this game is full of glitches. Like, a lot of the type matchups are wrong because somebody put a plus instead of a minus or what have you. Psychics are good against Ghost instead of the other way around. In that special battle that I did just now against the Marowak Ghost, you're not supposed to do that until you get the Sylph Scope. But actually, if you get a Pokédoll, you can get past it early. It just shows up as a ghost and you can't target it at that point, you have to run away, so you can't get through there. But if you use the Pokédoll to escape from the battle, then it just vanishes forever. And you can skip out a whole chunk of the game because you don't have to bother getting the items. There we go. Okay, Bake's level 29. Wait, tell me more about how I can make money off my Pokemon. Oh, he's gone. Only had about 500 colleges left? I think autocorrect is not being kind to you there. But yeah, there's absolutely a glitch where you can encounter Safari Pokemon in the wild. Which is kind of a good glitch in a way, because catching Safari Pokemon in the Safari Zone is a pain. Put Roadkill up front? I meant to put Wolfbird up front. Oh well. Yeah, sometimes autocorrect's a pain. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to glitch this game into taking Pokemon from strange places. There's a Safari Zone version. Missing No actually works similarly. You trick the game into trying to load Pokemon from junk data that's not meant to be used for making Pokemon. Yeah, it's something like talking to the old dude. Changes the location data to a random spot because it's supposed to be just a scripted battle. And then there's that one patch of water next to the island that doesn't have any random encounters set. So if you sail there, you get a random encounter. The game tries to look for data on who you should be fighting. And normally it would find nothing and cancel the encounter, but instead it finds the old man data. And you end up with missing now. It works something like that anyway. I'm not making any friends here, apparently. Speaking of old dudes I gotta talk to. Fuji-san. The joke in Japanese here being that san also means mountain, so this is Mount Fuji, the big mountain next to Tokyo. How do you know my name? Yeah, they discovered a similar glitch not that long ago, didn't they? An actual glitch that finally works for getting a Mew. Where, basically you trick the game into taking a trainer's data instead of a wild encounters data. You pause the game just as the trainer sees you and fly away. And it loads up the trainer's battle data but doesn't start the battle. So when you go into the wild, it tries to spawn that trainer as a wild Pokemon. And each trainer has a number and each Pokemon has a number, so each trainer has a certain Pokemon that they summon. And there's 2 or 3 that summon Mew. Okay, let's go get those rare candies. Yeah, Mount Fuji's not visible when it's foggy. Did you climb Mount Fuji while you were there? That's the thing you're supposed to do, right? And there's all those shrines on the way up where you get a stamp at each one. Just read, Yukata missing now? That's usually a bad idea. They, where do those rare candies go? Have I gone past them? I thought they were near the bottom. Oh, I've got loads of rare candies. Yeah, Mew was supposed to be like special event only, but obviously they're not doing the special events anymore. So I think it's a good thing that people have found a way to conjure Mews, even if it does use a glitch. There we go. Got ourselves a fire move. You can't open up your menu. Yeah. That's, Time to soft reset. You playing it now? That's cool. Yeah, Missing No itself is fairly harmless to encounter, as long as you don't catch it, but there's another Pokemon that shows up more rarely there, called Dotam. And that one causes some serious glitches. Yeah, fair enough if you weren't up to it, I guess, Angel. See. Oh, you have to go through a bush to get to the grass gym, don't you? That means I gotta get Rock out. If you're playing on an original cartridge, by the way, just read, I think it's possible for some of the glitch Pokemon to damage your save file, just so you know. Who do I want to leave? Should probably be Wolfbird, I suppose. I wanted to take a flying type into the... Oh, maybe Roadkill? Yeah, let's leave Roadkill for now. Maybe if I put Rock up... Not Rock, Wolfbird up front. He'll gain some levels pretty quick and maybe be some use. I have seen some people do glitches where they can walk through walls and they end up in weird broken versions of the cities. But I don't think that's anything to do with catching missing, no. Okay, see you, Angel. Thanks for stopping by. This is a really out-of-the-way gym. Not conveniently located at all. Erica, the nature-loving princess. Says the guy stood outside staring in through the windows. Okay. Creepy. Feel like I should be calling the police. See what levels these have got then. Emir? What's that, Noella? 23, that's not too high. Cake Bake will probably sweep this place. Bellsprout looks kind of creepy in this one. What do you mean, this one? Yeah, stay the Triffids over here, I'm afraid. Looks derpy and cute in later games. I guess that's fair. It kinda does. Oddish is an unsettling black mask as well. Yeah, this gym has basically Triffids and legitimate screaming mandrakes. So I guess it's probably not that great for people who are scared of plants. I think it has a glass ceiling though. I think this is technically like a greenhouse with the sun shining in. I don't know if that helps or not. Does that make it feel more like outside? Nice of you to let me know this stuff since my advisor hasn't shown up. You have a level 100 Mewtwo? Is that from messing around with the missing no glitch? Like rare candy and stuff, or you just legitimately caught Mewtwo and raised it to level 100 in under 16 hours? What was I doing? What's up, Wolfie? Raise it to level 100 yourself. Okay, that's some diligence. Oh, is this in one of your previous games? Like, when you did the remakes? That's fair enough, then. Thought you meant in one of your... Thought you meant in your current game that you're playing. The one that you've been playing for 16 hours, you said? I feel like that's probably not enough time to get a Pokemon to level 100. It takes forever. Hey, Wolfie, are you still here? You came at the right time. One step closer to your final form. Wake you up when you're a Sky God. I'll let you know. You have Fly now, so you've actually got a flying type move. You are theoretically useful, you're just incredibly underleveled. It's a decent level Execute. I don't know what's going on with the Execute sprite, where there's just one giant egg stood at the back. Sumo Egg just frowning down on you. Sumo Egg is tired of your nonsense. Sumo Egg was not as scary as Sumo Egg could have been. Oh hey, a cool trainer. First one of the game, I guess. The muscle-bound leader of the eggs. Surrounded by his goons. I'm glad to live in a world where hench eggs is suddenly a thing that can exist. I can't pass my antidotes. I need to stop looking for things whilst also reading chat. The Weeping Bell has Goldeen lips? Eesh. I don't like Goldeens. I've always thought Weeping Bell is a weird Pokemon anyway. Like, how does that thing get around? Those eggs are well hench. Fair enough. Can I go to a restaurant and get some henched eggs? I don't know if you are picking this up, but my cat's making some noise out there. Do people say hench still? I just saw that one. Did people ever say hench? Like, I can't recall ever hearing the word hench outside of the word henchman. Level 100 Magikarp. Where can you get a... Where can you legitimately catch a level 100 Magikarp? I can't think of that one. Ivysaur. Okay, and we're back to the gloom. What does hench mean when it's not part of the word henchman? Is it just short for henchman? Drunk people might say hench. And henceforth... I should have used some lemonade before I stepped into the next battle. It means like really big. Okay, I mean that absolutely makes sense. Makes sense for it to mean that. I can't say I've ever heard it. I did not know that one. Hooray for almost every grass Pokemon in this game being part poison. So it's a synonym for ripped or jacked. So we could live in a world where Mafia bosses were followed around by their ripped men or their jacked men. I don't know if those are better or worse than henchmen. You there, hiding in the corner. What are you up to? I don't think it qualifies as a peeping Tom if I'm just legitimately wandering around talking to people. You should maybe go have words with the guy who's looking in through the window, though. Let's see. Before you fight me, you'll have to face each of my stacked men. The banned versions of Pokémon Red and Green? Which ones are the banned versions? I've played... You mean like the original Japanese ones? So they brought out Red and Green before they came out with Blue. And our versions of Red and Blue are based on their Blue, because, like, Red and Green were just prototypes. They had so many bugs. I've played Pokémon Green in the original Japanese. Back when I was trying to learn Japanese, I played a whole bunch of Japanese games. Try and pick it up. Okay, see you, Dis. Thanks for being here. Actually, wanting to play games in the original Japanese is kind of probably 3/4 of the reason I started learning Japanese in the first place, because I'm a huge nerd. I wanted to see the difference between the Western and the Japanese versions. Sometimes the dialogue is very different. Okay, gym leader time. You're off too, Just Red? Okay. Hope you've enjoyed watching. It's always nice to have new people showing up. I appreciate it. Hope I'll see you again sometime. I usually do Pokemon every Tuesday. Yeah, good night. And sleep well. That's great, I appreciate it. I'm still kinda new to this, so every new person I get in here means a lot to me. Hey, a Tangler. First one of these that we've seen. I think I'm just going to try and burn through these before I cure the poison. Their attacks will do more damage than the poison will, I'm sure. Actually, never mind, because now I'm wrapped and I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, the Bellsprite line does get pretty weird looking. Like one of those top hat dancer type people. Fair enough. I don't know what to make of the Tangler either. Okay, now this is a sprite. Look at that guy. So dapper. Tilting his hat as he goes. This is the best sprite in this whole gym. Jaunty, that's exactly the word I'm looking for. Hey, the rainbow badge. Erica is probably one of the easiest gym leaders in this game. She doesn't really have a lot going for her. And it doesn't help that I kind of over-leveled whilst trying to actually get a fire move on my fire type. Mega Drain's a fun move though. She's not stingy with her TM. Yeah, see ya. Yeah, catch you next time. Do 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 do. Alright, let's see. Technically we have a few choices on where we can go next. Fly looks like you turn into a bird. Now I shall adopt my true form. I am become a bird. Ooh, you know who we should get out? Should go fetch Ubermensch. Yeah, got ourselves a normal type to get through. You know, we did the gym leader. I'm going to spend like 5 minutes training, try and get Wolfbird a couple of levels. Now that we've got Flyer, we kind of want Wolfbird to be in the party. And our level 19 is doing nothing for us. So while we're grinding, and since the new guy or girl has gone and I'm no longer worried about humiliating myself in front of them, do you guys want to hear about an incredibly stupid thing I did live on stream just now? Well, a little while ago, and none of you caught it? Take a guess, see if any of you can catch on to what I did. So I was being absent-minded, talking to chat, not paying attention, and I just cruised through probably the stupidest thing that I will do on this run. So, you know how I only have a limited number of catches in this game? And it's vitally important that I get all of my catches, and the catches are based on type. And you know how there's only one ghost type in the game, and we only just got the Silph Scope that let us see ghosts, and then we went to Pokémon Tower. And I climbed up the tower in a huge hurry because I wanted to do the training at the top. Yeah, Lady Meow's got it. And she got it pretty early too, because I imagine that came up before I started describing things on her end. I did not get the ghost. I murdered the first ghost and I couldn't catch another one. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut and see if anybody calls me out on this, and nobody did. So yeah, that's one catch I'm down by. I get 14 catches and I forgot one. That's not going to be good for me. It's not going to be good at all. I mean, to be honest, ghost types suck in this gen. There's some glitches with their typing that makes them weak to a lot of things that they should be good against. Mostly psychic types. So I don't know that I'd be using the Ghastly if I caught it, but nonetheless, don't feel good about not having it. If Diz was still around, she'd tell you that I have some bad luck with ghost types. It's not a full-on curse like my trouble with Vulpixes. But, yeah, every time I get a ghost, they die very shortly after in tragic circumstances. Diz thinks that it's my special gift to help them into the next world. Ghosts are like, I think it's my time to go into the light, and their friend's like, well, you should track down this Lumus guy. He gets ghosts killed like nobody's business. Your second lair? I don't think that's the spelling of lair that you wanted, but okay. I'm just imagining you wearing, well, sitting next to two volcanic lairs to warm yourself up. Huddled between volcanoes. So you figured that you'd just missed me catching it. Fair enough. Too bad you weren't there to yell at me. Since we've established that yelling at me when I do stupid things is kinda your job. But hey, I'm glad we're finally getting to use Wolfbird. Wolfbird was either the first or the second one that I caught, so I had no chance to use him because he's had no flying moves. Travelling with me must help resolve their unfinished business. Maybe they see how I don't do any of my business, and they're like, yeah, you're right, unfinished business isn't important after all. Off I go to the afterlife. I'm trying to imagine what unfinished business a Ghastly could have. You did mean your second evil there. Currently set in your first, second is kept in a pocket dimension, hidden in a Kinder Egg capsule. There's a good place to keep a lair. So I assumed you were talking about going in, putting on a second lair because you were cold, but I'm guessing it's actually because the FBI is storming the place? Or there's commando units coming in or something? You've got your henchmen in their brightly coloured jumpsuit having gunfights with law enforcement officials who are kicking through the door and throwing flashbangs and chasing after James Pond. And you're like, this noise is unbearable, I can't hear the stream. Time to get inside my second lair. That's what I'm imagining. Or maybe you just want to vacate your first lair so you can turn the lava on. Wash away all those problems. You're stacked men, sorry. That's the new word. You're stacked men in brightly coloured costumes. Exchanging gunfire with law enforcement. SAS. I don't know why I went to FBI as the people invading. Let's go with SAS instead. And sometimes I'm amused by the reputation the SAS seems to have. Like, I've seen like blog and Twitter posts from American soldiers talking about how they're the strongest military in the world. The soldiers from anywhere else are laughable, except if you're serving alongside the SAS, in which case you do nothing to upset them ever, because they are terrifying and they will kill you. Britain's super army soldiers. Hey, let's never learn in Whirlwind, even though it's technically a flying move. You wear the jumpsuits to show how futuristic you are. And also because most of your stacked men also tend to be things like nuclear reactor technicians. Like, the modern day supervillain can't afford to have single role of people working for them, you know? People gotta specialize in different departments. You gotta be able to operate the nuclear reactor and shoot at the heroes if they come charging in. The SAS ended the civil war in Sierra Leone without people realizing they had. That sounds plausible to me. SAS get things done. Hey, just read. Can't sleep, huh? I know what that's like. I am the worst at sleeping. you having the same heat wave that everywhere else around the world seems to be having? It's keeping us all awake at night. Yeah, all this heat is not good. I'm bad at sleeping and bad at dealing with heat, so it's double bad for me. You're sleeping on the floor? You got gas over, or have you got like a futon kind of thing? One of those floor mattresses that you just roll away. I don't know what level I want Wolfbird to be here. Usable is the level that I want Wolfbird to be, but that's going to take a while to get to. I might get one more level, and then we'll move on, and we can level up on the trainers a bit, hopefully. Yeah, see how I've got gas. Always kind of a pain. Well, I don't know how well you get along with them. Maybe having enough fun to make up for it. I don't really know most of my cousins very well, but there's one that I say hang out with. He lives a good way away from me, but we Skype all the time. Play a lot of games online. Yeah, that's a shame. But yeah, a big age difference can make a lot of difference in getting along with them. The cousin I get along with is probably the closest to me in age. That's why we always used to play together as kids. Okay. I guess I'm going to try and do any leveling I need to do in little bursts between other stuff. I know it's not the most thrilling part to watch. Yeah, it's kind of weird how in some families cousins are like a big deal where you gotta spend time with them, and in other families you just don't even meet your cousins. I guess my family is kind of the bit where cousins are a big deal, but I'm not social enough to get to know most of them. And a lot of my family members have kind of just drifted apart lately. All my aunts and uncles are fighting. It happens. I've never been to Canada. I wouldn't mind going. Do I want Ubermensch to be a level higher? Tell you what, one level on Ubermensch. Because I'm hoping Ubermensch is going to murder that Snorlax that's coming up. Yeah, Canada sounds like a nice place, but I don't know about ketchup chips. That's a weird one. Yeah, I imagine that's ketchup flavored crisps. That's an unusual flavor to me. Well, to be fair, I don't know, chips are just like a blank thing with flavor added to them, right? In some ways it's weird that they don't make more unusual potato chip crisp flavors. Seems like you could get some unique ideas in there. Like ketchup flavored crisps sounds weird, but does it have to be bad? I don't know. I'd probably try them. See, if we train here enough, Meowths will throw coins at us. And we can use those to buy more coins in the game corner. There's my secret plan. There we go, got that level. Kind of feel like I could do with more levels for the Snorlax, because I think it's level 30. But we've done quite a bit of leveling today. I don't want to be doing nothing but. So I should probably stop dragging my feet. Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind visiting Canada, but it's a long way to go and I don't fly very well. I am not a fan of planes. Three-hour grinding session. If this goes south and I end up with just the Pokemon that I have in the box, then you'll be seeing 3 hours of grinding. One-hit KO moves are fun, although they're usually not very practical. Has this guy even woken up to fight me? He does not look like it. Anyway, let's see what a low kick does. And... okay. Good start, good start. See, if Ubermensch can solo this, then that's going to be so much XP. You feel for Snorlax because it gets angry when it's woken up in the morning? Or do you sympathise because you're used to the experience of a tiny person walking in and kicking you while you sleep? For me, it's more the second one. Okay, headbutt, let's see what this does. Oh boy! But one more low kick should finish him. With a big yawn, Snorlax ascended to the afterlife. And Ubermensch didn't even level up from that. Who wants to be woken up by someone tunelessly tooting away on a flute? I like how they took the time to make the Pokeflute music in this utterly tuneless to show that the main character doesn't actually know how to play it. Sounds about on par with my attempts at playing my flute. I should learn how to play the Pokeflute theme on my Pokeflute. Not my on my Pokeflute? On my flute. It's not a Pokeflute. It's a ocarina. Like a Vuvuzela. Yeah, the Pokeflute is just a Vuvuzela. You just plop down next to the Snorlax and just go boom. A downhill course by the sea. Sounds so relaxing. I'm sure I'm absolutely not going to get mugged by every single person on here. Guess we put Wolfbird up front. What do you want? I want to pass by without you attacking me. Level 29. You're on par with the gym leader we just fought. But Snorlax should be able to solo like everything on here. It's going to be nothing but poison and fighting types. Okay, you're right. I wouldn't have come here if I didn't want to watch everyone here attempt to mug me and fail. What's the button for? Yes sir, please don't hurt me, and then just handing him the bike. To be fair, that's kind of true. I could have taken the fishing route. You get the choice of the western route or the eastern route. And there's a lot less enemies on the eastern route, not least because the fishermen are all looking out to sea and won't attack you. The one guy who talked about shorts. You mean, shorts uncomfortable and easy to wear? And then we attack them, that's what's going on there. We're the bad guys. We were the bad guys all along. He was just trying to tell us about his favourite item of clothing, and we set a Pokemon on him. Feels like there should be something over here, but I don't think there is. Forget it, who needs your bike? I need my bike. That's why I'm keeping it. Warriors, come out and play. The Shorts Kid's a classic. I mean, this is the other one right next to him that yells at you because you're not wearing shorts. Huh? What was what? The Warriors Come Out to Play thing? It's out of a movie. The movie is named The Warriors. Near the end, the Warriors, the gang... There's a gang named the Warriors, and they're sneaking back into their own base. And the bad guys just driving around their base in a car, smashing some bottles together and yelling, "Warriors, come out to play!" What the? You weren't even looking at me, dude. The other one that says, "I'm cool, I have a girlfriend," and then you beat him up in front of his girlfriend? Yeah. Yeah, we're the bad guy. There's that other couple that talk about how they're having a private conversation and then you beat them both up. They're on roller skates or something. There was one guy in that movie on roller skates, and that's the only guy that anybody ever remembers. It wasn't that guy though. Earlier on they're in the subway, and there's a guy on roller skates just following them around. He's like the scout for another gang. Yeah, then you go beat up the girlfriend. She drops hints about how her boyfriend isn't strong enough for her, and she's looking for someone a little stronger. At which point you back away quickly, because you bit off a bit more than you wanted there. There's a whole gang in the uniform of the roller skates guy, but he's the only one that actually wears roller skates, I think. Say the gang controls like a subway station, and he patrols it. He just skates up and down it in it with his roller skates, looking for trouble. Oof, I don't like the look of this one. I should have fetched Entropy back out because oh, this thing is so gonna explode. Sorry, there's not a roller skating gang, just a roller skating guy. There is a mime gang, though. You only ever see them in the background, but there's absolutely a gang in top hats and striped outfits who never speak. They're in the game a bit more. There's a story arc in the game about them. Their leader is named Chatterbox. Where are my antidotes? Why does nobody ever organize it? Why is this bag always a mess? I need somebody to clean it out for me. I'm not aware of anyone that likes mimes. The thing is, the mime gang isn't even the best at its own theme. They lose out to the baseball Furies. Well, probably the coolest gang. Just this army of guys in baseball outfits, each of them carrying a bat. They each have a unique face paint pattern as well, and none of them ever speak. They're in the film a lot. They're one of the major gangs, and you never see a single one of them speak or so much as make a sound. At one point you see one of them get his own bat smashed into his stomach and he doesn't even grunt. Like, those guys are pretty intimidating. You introduce them when the guys come out of one of the subway stations, and there's just a dozen people there with baseball bats just swinging them in identical patterns, just waiting. There's a whole bunch of really weird and crazy gang ideas in that film. One of the weird things about the film is that, like, we look back at it and say that film is so 70s. But it was actually intended to be set in the 80s. It was supposed to be a glimpse of a dark future where we don't address the gang problem and it grows out of control and all the gangsters are crazy and taking over the cities. And the weird gangs are meant to be kind of futuristic? I don't know. Might be a different gang you're thinking of. That's not something to be proud of, dude. This is hardly the only game where you just break into people's houses and they give you stuff. My favourite bit for stealing stuff in this game? When you go to that house that Team Rocket broke into, and they're like, and that guy is like, Team Rocket stole that incredibly expensive TM that I just bought yesterday. I'm heartbroken because I really need that thing. It's so valuable and precious to me. And then you go outside and beat up the Team Rocket guy and you get the TM off of him. And then you just keep it. The game doesn't give you a way to give it back to the guy who owns it. Now that you're just like, this is mine now. If that guy wanted it, he should have taken better care of it. I think in the remakes they change it so the owner comes out and tells you, like, yeah, you can keep that as a reward for chasing off that crook. But in the original, you absolutely just steal that thing. You know it belongs to that guy and you don't care. The strong do what they will, the weak do what they want. Oh, okay. The weak do what they must. I thought you were saying the weak do what the strong want. Yeah, you spend the next forever walking through his house on the way to the next route because you can't be bothered to have Cut in your party and take the shortcut. You made one of your Pokemon learn the move in front of the guy. That's just spiteful. That guy's watching you and wanting to say something, but he can't because he knows that you beat up the guy who robbed him, so you're way tougher than he ever will be. He just waits for you to leave and then breaks down sobbing. Oh, there's that guy in Mount Moon, the super nerd. Poison gas. Do we have a space for that? It's not a great move anyway. No, I don't think that's better than any of those. But yeah, the super nerd in Mount Moon, you talk to him and he's like, "Hey, I just found 2 incredible fossils. They're super rare. These are gonna change everything. I'm gonna take them to the museum. They're gonna get studied. I'm gonna go to the place in Cinnabon. They're gonna get resurrected, and there'll be rare Pokemon that nobody's seen before. It's absolutely amazing." And then you're like, "Hey, that's great. That's good for you. Give me one of those." And then you just beat him up and take one of his one of his incredibly rare fossils. Like, he found those fair and square. What right did we have? Other than the fact that we could. Yeah, I'm running out of confusion, so let's double back a little bit. The kid says his Pokemon almost fainted. Gives you the option to give him a Pokemon. Just dropped one in front of him and left. I imagine you just popping the lid and then just pouring it out on the floor in front of him. He just stares at you and doesn't say anything, tears in his eyes. I do love it when games give you ask you to do some nice, sensible thing, but give you the option to say no and just walk away. Ugh, even if I had enough money to get the thing that I want, which I might actually do at this point, buying all these coins is going to take forever. Problem is really with society. Raise these bratty kids to bully them and steal their stuff. Yeah, I feel like the problem is really the parents. Their weak parenting skills. I remember that one. Where are you from? Yes Town? Never heard of Yes Town. Is that over the sea? Oh, what's the other thing they say? No? You came from nowhere? How weird. Yeah, it's actually really insensitive to ask whether you're from yes or no. You could be putting yourself in danger. What if you say that you're from yes and there's a no-lander around you? The profit margins on these machines are depressingly realistic. Yeah, each machine has different odds. But I think it's tied into the name that you choose at the start of the game, which ones are good and which ones are bad, so you can't just look up which ones have good odds. I'm mostly just trying to buy some coins each time I pass by so I can eventually get that Dratini. But I feel like I should roll the slots a little bit each time. Every time you enter and leave the room, it changes which slot machines let you win a lot. Okay. That's even harsher than I thought it was, although it's kind of realistic. Like, I know real casinos do that. They'll have some machines with better payouts than others, so they can put up a sign saying some of our machines have this percentage payout. But they don't tell you which ones have the good payouts and which ones have the bad. You just gotta figure it out for yourself. I feel like this is a good machine. I'm making an actual profit on this one. Ah yeah, now we're talking. 300 coins, oh yeah. Listen to those coins just pouring out of the machine. Now we're talking. This is what I'm looking for. You got the jackpot 3 times in a row once? That's pretty sweet. Yeah, real life gambling doesn't interest me in the slightest, because I did statistics at A level. It kind of ruins it for you. But I find the theory behind it interesting. It's me being a huge nerd again. Come on, give me those lucky 7s. See, I feel like I don't want to leave now that I've found a good machine. I was only supposed to be stopping by, but this one works. Look at this. It's just rolling in. One of your Gen 1 Pokemon turned into a shiny when you traded it to Gen 2? I didn't know that could happen, that's cool. With how rare shinies are, that's a pretty sweet thing to get. Must have been a nice surprise. Yeah, playing cards is okay. Like, the difference between cards and like a slot machine is that, you know, there's no actual skill in a slot machine. Definitely not in a real world one where you just pull the lever and see if you win. A lot of card games you're playing against other people, so it's worth doing. Yeah, you definitely don't want to trade your shiny to Gen 1 and lose it. Look at the payouts on this thing. Guys, we are getting ourselves a Dratini today. You think I got the timing dialed in? We're making more than we're losing, definitely. Even not taking into account that we got the 777 and made 300. I think the game rigs itself ever so slightly. Like on the generous machines, if you're like half a second off or whatever, it ticks over to the next one and lets you have it. And the better machines are better about slipping you the odd win. Like, look at the final column when I get a win. Sometimes it'll flicker a little bit, and it takes just a little bit longer to stop. That's it giving me a win, when I wouldn't normally have one. One in 56 chance? Is that getting the jackpot? Yeah, there is an aspect of skill to 2p machines. I think there's still a lot of luck in there, though. Like, it's not a game that you can win by being skilled. In the long run, you're still just going to lose money. It's not like poker or something, where if you're legitimately good at it, you can make a regular profit. Okay, we could do with the jackpots are where our real money is going to come from. Although we've made about 100 on regular ones alone. We need 4,600 coins to get a Dratini, I believe, and that will be that's our only chance of getting a dragon type. We did play 2p machines last time I visited. It was pretty fun. We did alright. Yeah, so the bad machines cheat you out of wins the same way that this one gives me wins. It's a way of simulating the odds, I guess. It's gonna take us a while to get that 4,600 on this thing, but like Novellan says, I can't afford to leave this machine. A casino where I win? I must be in heaven. I don't think I've gotten all the coins from the floor. I talked to all of the people, but I couldn't remember where the floor coins were. Is the 100 coins one? I think they add up to 100 coins if I'm remembering right. You get 50 coins from the people and 50 off the floors. It's I think how it works. You're not in heaven or hell, you're on an aeroplane. I hear first class in aeroplanes usually have a casino, where you can go roll some slots. Yeah, only 3,000 coins to go. We're a third of the way there. Just keep spinning. I wouldn't mind getting another jackpot to speed this up. But I can't grumble about the regular stuff. Dear Satan, for Christmas I would like a casino where I always win. Do you think Satan gets a lot of Christmas letters? I think maybe he just sends the presents out just to avoid trouble. Like, what if Santa is Satan's disguise? Like, if Christmas is supposed to be the most magical, happy day of the year, then that's obviously the day that Satan's taking off, right? He's taking it off to give presents out to the kids. So one day he doesn't have to be evil, he's enjoying himself. Exactly, they both wear red, that's pretty much proof. It's a suspicious colour. I don't know if I have enough money to buy the coins that I need. It's really expensive to buy coins. Also, it takes forever because they only sell them in batches of 50. I was about to say I think this machine might be tapped out, but it's still coming. Bear in mind that in Gen 1 there's no Versus Seeker or anything. There's actually only a limited amount of coins in the whole game until you start being able to repeat the Elite Four. Yeah, later on you can buy larger numbers of coins in one go. Sell your Pokemon to Team Rocket. Well, it doesn't have to be to Team Rocket, I suppose. Maybe you could do your own daycare where people will give you their Pokemon and you level them up for them. And they pay you at the end of it. I'm not getting as much out of this machine now. I don't know if I'm just on a bad streak or if the odds have changed somehow. Okay, that's 15. Oh yeah, you absolutely mess up all of their moves so that they're useless from then on. How did you teach my Arcanine Splash? It wasn't easy. And that's why I'm charging you extra. Keep getting 2 pairs of 7s and bars, but none of the, no trios. I feel like I'm due for a triple 7. Another 300 would go down nice. High attack Pokemon with offensive moves. We're gonna give them back the Gyarados and have it only know Harden. I was worried they might fade, so I gave it defensive moves, so it can't attack anything. Fighting is bad. Yeah, we don't seem to be winning anymore. I don't know if I've tapped this machine out. There might be a mechanic where if you overuse a machine, it stops giving. We made a nice haul anyway. Let me see how many coins I can buy. Yeah, see, I don't think that's gonna get me enough. If you take off battle animations, it looks like you stare at the Pokemon and hurt them. Yeah. Take that, feelings. Okay, that's probably enough of the game corner for now. Let's see if we can finish Cycling Road, and then I'll probably call it a night. If pressure was an actual move. Charmander used pressure. Squirtle began to feel uncomfortable. Squirtle began to regret its bad grades and wish that it had done more with its life. Level 33, okay. Excuse me. Yeah, I forgot they turn into the tiny dot on this gem. Thanks, guys. What does Z-Splash actually do? I've not seen that one yet. I kinda want it to just do nothing. You use Z-Splash and you just splash around more than usual and nothing happens. Alright, raises your attack. That's kind of a boring thing for it to do, actually. I feel like they could have done more with that. Jeez, that guy stopped me dead with a look. Talk about pressure, this guy knows what he's doing. Yeah, that's fair, it is getting kinda late. I normally finish about 11. But after all that time I spent in the casino, I feel like I need to finish this route. Make some progress, you know? Yeah, see ya, Lady Meow, thanks for watching. I say make some progress. We've actually done quite a bit tonight. We got our gym, we did the stuff under the game corner, we did the stuff in the game corner. Did Pokemon Tower. But yeah, I didn't want to cap the episode off with me sitting in front of a slot machine for half an hour. It's nice of you to say, Just Red. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. I'll look forward to hopefully seeing you in future. Yeah, I feel like we got a good community here. The people who watch are nice. A lot of them are people I know in person, but there's a few people that I've never met who've been showing up. So if you're enjoying it, I usually do Pokemon every Tuesday night, and then Wednesday nights I do random platforming games, mostly Sega games. Old Mega Drive stuff is what I've been playing. Sonic the Hedgehog, that kind of thing. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. As long as I'm selling my stuff, I do a Let's Play channel with a bunch of my friends. It's linked to underneath the channel. The map in GTA 5 looks like Homer's head. I have not noticed that. I almost think that maybe they do that on purpose, because they put a lot of weird random stuff into the GTA games. Did you ever see the thing with the Statue of Liberty? Where you can climb inside it and there's a beating heart inside? And you need glitches just to even get in there, I think. So they obviously didn't intend anyone to find it. It's just some really weird thing somebody put in. And it looks like it probably took a lot of work to do. I do love it when games put really weird random things in. Yeah, it's always so cool when you find that kind of stuff, or just even hear about it. When you've played a game for a billion years and then you hear about some really weird thing in some hidden corner behind a wall or whatever, and you're like, I never knew about that. Back up the hill. 1 mile a year. Be a rebel. I'm not going to be a rebel just because you told me to. I'm going to rebel against your rebellion. Nobody tells me to rebel. I don't know what kind of pose Primeape is doing in this game. It's just kind of waving its arms in the air like it just don't care. Maybe it's surrendering. Maybe it doesn't want to fight me. I didn't really give it a chance to explain. This guy wants me to rebel against the industrial military complex by not fighting him. And I'm just not listening. Look at him screaming in pain and rage as I wipe out his Pokémon. I'm too rebellious to rebel. My Pokémon won't evolve. Why? Because you have no friends. It's not that you need to trade them, it's just that your Pokémon are ashamed of you. And it makes them kind of sad. Hey, double level ups, nice. Yes, I absolutely need element stones. Go get a fire stone and give it to your Machoke. It will amuse me. Oh, a Voltorb, that's different. Doc, you got this. Not that it's gonna have an electric attack, I imagine. Yeah, in this game nobody's deliberately entrusting the fate of the world to you, at least. You just kind of break into mob bases and beat up their leader on your own initiative. Nobody told you not to. But yeah, the other games are really fast to trust a little kid with important things. 10 years old is just the age of adulthood in Pokemon World, that's what's going on there. Did I already do you? Are you looking for adventure? There's an offer I'm nervous about accepting. Team Rocket kind of has a history of getting beaten by 10-year-old kids. Well, going back down that way was a waste. I would have thought there'd be somebody there. I mean, the guy in Gold and Silver stops Team Rocket from reforming. I think he's 10 years old as well. Yeah, pro tip to any 10-year-old boys out there, never accept an adventure offer from a 40-year-old drug-addled biker. It will end exactly as well as Wolfie is implying. No, I don't want a licky tongue. Even if it wouldn't break the rules of this game, of this challenge run. I will never want a licky tongue. So these count as being on the bike path. I said I'd finish that when I did the bike path. I'm gonna murder these guys. The new Team Rocket has the actual boss? Like Giovanni comes back? That's kind of sad actually, because at the end of this one he implies that he's going to rethink his life and become a good guy. But if he actually just goes back to running Team Rocket, then he's obviously not learned much. Anyway, there's, what, 3 bird keepers here, and then we're into Fuchsia City? So that's where I'll be calling it a night, guys. Timeline and space anomalies, okay. The plot to Sun and Moon sounds interesting. Just got timeline stuff. This is like alternate universe Giovanni? Or like Giovanni from back in time? I could get into that. I'm replaying the series at the moment with the intention of getting to the very end, playing every game. So I'm looking forward to getting to the new stuff that I've not played yet. Sun and Moon and the like. You get to travel to space? See, I've always been kind of into the implied space stuff in the Pokemon games. Like how Staryu and Starmie have been seeing beaming messages into space and nobody knows who they're talking to. And Clefairy and Clefable, nobody had ever seen them until they suddenly showed up at Mount Moon after a meteor strike. So they maybe came to Earth on a meteor. And then you've got in Gen 3, there's like a Solrock and Lunatone. And it explains that they actually live in space. And it's just very rarely one of them will fall to Earth and get stuck there. So there's Pokemon living in Earth orbit, which I think is super cool. I want to see more of that. Level 34, this thing's crazy. Lady Squeak, get out there and don't die. Only in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? Okay. Oh wow, that hurt a lot. Lady Squeak, please don't die while Lady Meow is not around. She will get mad with me. So mad. Oh, this is painful. Okay, get that Thunderbolt. The Ultra versions are the Switch ones, right? Like amped up versions. I'm kind of interested to see what's different there. Yeah, they definitely have more, like, tutorial stuff, explaining how to do everything in great detail in the later games. Back in this one, it's kind of optional. People tell you stuff if you ask them, but... You'd think they'd do less repeating themselves in the later games when people have probably played the ones before. Like, I know how to catch a Pokemon. I've been doing this since before you were born. I mean, hey, the characters are all 10 years old, right? I have been catching Pokemon since before the Sun and Moon protagonist was born. Anyway, we finally made it to Fuchsia. We'll be at the Pokemon League in no time. So that's going to be it from me for tonight, I'm afraid. I'm blundering into these swimmers as if to disprove anything I'm saying. But I got my day job in the morning. I can't stick around any longer. The Professor in Sun and Moon made the Elite Four in those games? That's cool. It sounds like there's some fun lore in Sun and Moon. I'm looking forward to when I get a chance to play those. But yeah, I'm gonna have to sign off. This has been a good stream though. We got a lot of people in, a lot in chat. It's been fun. Like, I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, because I've had a great time. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Be doing random games tomorrow and Pokemon again next week. I hope I'll see you guys there. Thanks guys. See you.